Hey guys, Critter here. I hope you all are doing spectacular. I hope you don't mind my appearance. I was filming TikToks earlier, like transformation TikToks, where I transform from like my normal self to a goth self. And I actually really liked this outfit, this look, so I'm keeping it on for the video. I hope you don't mind. But anyway, for this video today, I wanted to show off some of the crafts that I've either completed or have been kind of working on lately. There's a lot of them, so bear with me. Now, if you watched my other videos, you might have seen that I went to the Renfaire a few weeks back. It was a ton of fun, but I realized that I did not at all talk that much about my outfit that I was wearing during that video, and admittedly I really want to show off because it took so much work and so much time. Yeah, I just really want to show it off. So this is my Renfaire dress. It is completely crocheted except for these beaded parts right here. Yeah, it is completely single crochet, by the way. Single crochet, that is what I did for the bodice. And then for the dress part, I did single crochet, but I did it like, I would crochet 10 and then I would feed back into the previous loop. It created this beautiful net texture, and it creates a very much circle skirt sort of feel. It's very fun to spin in, very fun. I did want to show off the bottom part of the dress. So obviously I used this teal color up here, but I actually ran out of that color and they stopped making that color. So I had to improvise, but I really liked how it turned out. So as you can see, the teal bleeds into this dark blue color, which bleeds into this very deep purple color, and then the very end there's this very bright pink. I love that color. It is actually the color of my nails right now. But anyway, this is the dress. It took around 30 hours, somewhere between 20 and 30 hours to make. Yeah, I'm very proud of it and I think it's beautiful. I think it looks great on me and I plan to wear it to more Renfaires in the future. So next I'm going to talk about some of the accessories that I made to go with my costume for the Renfaire. First of all, I made this a while back. It is a starfish that I found at an antique mall, and I wrapped some string around it and then I added on some fake pearls of varying sizes. And yeah, I really like this necklace. I wear it a lot. If you follow my TikTok, you know that I wear this necklace a lot. I'm quite proud of it and I just love it. Speaking of starfish, I also made these guys. Well, I actually got them from Walmart, but I did attach these like barrettes to the backs of them. And what I would do was I would clip them on to my Renfaire dress in the netted area. I would just, you know, clip them on. And it created a really cool effect. I had starfish all over my outfit. I also made the starfish headband. Basically I just hot glued this bigger starfish on. I then secured it with some string that matched the starfish. So, yeah, and it's really cool. Like, you cannot, when I like kind of fluff my hair around it, it just kind of looks like the starfish is just sitting on my head. Isn't that fun? Next up, I crocheted this little bag that I took around to the Renfaire. I did run out of time to crochet the strap, but it's fine. I just added on this strap from another bag that I had. Then I, of course, added on another little starfish. Now these were kind of hard to see in my my Renfaire video, but they were very useful because it was a very cold day. These were little leg warmers that I made. They start out with the color that is like at the bottom of the dress, and then they have like an ombre down into this like very light pink color. Yeah, they kept my calves very warm during that day, which was great. The last part of my Renfaire costume were my gills. I made this out of felt and embroidery string. And yeah, it has like a little button closure in the back, and yeah, it just creates this like little gill effect. Now at the Renfaire, there's something called trinket trading. It's where you basically either make something or buy some things, and you can trade it with other people, and it's just like a fun way to make friends and interact with people at the Renfaire. Anyway, I made these little fishies, and this is the only one that I have left. I made about 13 of them, gave away 12 of them, so yeah. Just used some felt, and then I used these little fake pearls as the eyes, and to make a little keychain. Next, I'm going to get into my Frutiger Aero sort of stuff. Frutiger Aero, if you don't know, is an aesthetic that is very reminiscent of the, I would say, 90s, early 2000s. It's very green, blue fishes, very futuristic, very bubbly. I don't know. You get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, I am really into Frutiger Aero. It's one of my favorite aesthetics. So I've been making a few crafts that are kind of related to it. So the first thing I made is my Frutiger Aero notebook. Now, this might look familiar to some people because this was a Leapfrog tablet. Used to be a Leapfrog tablet. In fact, it still has its little thing. Looks like I got it for $4. Yeah, I thought it was like really cool looking, and I was like, I think I can do some craft with it. So I call this my Frutiger Aero notebook because inside I have 2 notebooks. This notebook on the side is, they're both empty right now, but this notebook on the side is for like drawing and stuff, and this side over here is for like taking notes. And as you can see, I added some like little fishies everywhere, and I also painted, the notebooks and everything this turquoise color. Anyway, I really like it because it latches and stuff, so, you know, and it has the little handle so I can carry it like a little suitcase. I'm going to a genealogy conference this week. I am low-key tempted to use this as my notebook there. Do you think people would judge me? I really don't know. These are what I call my Frutiger Aero fish. So, as you can see, they're little, I tried to make them look like little goldfish. They look very similar to my Renfaire fishies, but they don't have any stuffing in them. And they have a pin on the back rather than being a keychain. Because what I do with these is I pin them onto different outfits and stuff to make it look like I have a little fishy swimming around. I've done it a couple times, but yeah, they're pretty, I've made these pretty recently, so haven't done it that much, but let me insert a video of me wearing them. The last Frutiger Aero craft I'm making is actually a bit more extensive than it being a craft, and that is my cyber deck. You might be wondering, what is a cyber deck? I've never heard of that before. A cyber deck is essentially a piece of technology that is very customized. It's made by you, and it can just do what you want it to do. I'm not explaining it very well, but what I can explain what I'm going to do with my cyber deck. This is the case for it. I added some fishies on the inside, so it makes it has this kind of cool aquarium look. The inside's a little messy right now because I'm still trying to figure out how to actually get my Cyberdeck components into this case so that they stay. As for the components of my Cyberdeck, I have a few different pieces. So I have this mouse. I got it from Logitech. Yeah, I just really liked it. It's the perfect color. It fits perfectly with the Frutiger Aero aesthetic that I'm going for. So yeah. I got this keyboard. It's really small, but it is really cool because it has kind of like backlighting around the letters and stuff. So I can make it the same blue color that the rest of the Cyberdeck stuff is. And lastly, for my Cyberdeck, I have the screen as well as the Raspberry Pi. It is the 3B Plus, I believe. Yeah, and it's just attached. I attached it to the back of the screen just to make it more convenient. Oh my gosh, it was such a debacle to do that. But I managed to figure it out. This whole thing has been very much a learning experience because I've never done anything with like technology before, let alone something that's kind of combining crafting and technology. But yeah. So you might be wondering, what exactly are you gonna do with this Cyberdeck once you complete it? Like, what's the point? Isn't it just basically a laptop? No. In our society nowadays, I think it is very important to have things that are kind of decentralized from the internet and stuff. I'm not, you know, some crazy conspiracy theorist. I'm not doing all of that, but I do believe that there is some benefits to having things offline. So the thing that I'm going to do with my Cyberdeck is create a zine library. I'm going to basically just download a bunch of zines, mostly free ones, but I do have a few paid zines that I've gotten in the past. Download them onto my Cyberdeck and basically just have like a zine library that I can access at any time, any place. That is completely offline and has a bunch of, and it will have like a bunch of useful information and stuff in it because those are the type of zines that I really like, are the informative ones, though I do like art zines as well. If you have any recommendations for zines that I should put on my Cyberdeck, definitely drop them below or just send me a message somewhere. I'd love to know more. Now the rest of my crafts are kind of all over the place. Yeah, definitely my neurodivergency is showing in regards to that. But yeah, I will show you the rest of my crafts now. Kind of one of my more recent crafts are these bear ears. Made them out of some fabric and embroidery string as usual, and a headband that I had just lying around. I think they turned out okay. I think I should have spaced them apart a little bit further, because I kind of look more so like a mouse than a bear. But apparently there's something called bimbo stoicism. It's basically furry alignments and stuff, and everyone's telling me I definitely look like a bear, which I am loving because, as you might know, I do collect teddy bears and I love bears. They're my favorite animal, so for people to tell me that, that's a lot of fun. But anyway, I kind of wanted to make these ears and stuff because I have been getting a little bit into the furry fandom and stuff, and also the don't make me pronounce it, please. Kemonimi? I will write it down below. I will write it down below because I do not remember how to pronounce it and I get the letters mixed up. But anyway, I wanted to do one of those looks where like I put the ears on and I did some makeup to make me kind of look like a bear. I will insert that video here. Anyway, yeah, I just really liked the ears. I guess it's kind of the gateway into me being in the furry fandom, okay? I'm not a furry yet, but we're getting there. So this necklace right here is actually a collaboration between me and the lady that works at the Dollar General that I go to all the time. Basically, I go in there and I get a vitamin water, and she's usually working there because I go like first thing in the morning before work. But anyway, she has always complimented my outfits, always says that she likes my outfits. And then she said then she just approached me one day and was like, I made you a pendant because I just really like your outfits and stuff. And I just thought that it went with you really well. And yeah, let me show you. Isn't this gorgeous? It looks like stained glass. I'm not exactly sure what she uses. It does kind of look like glass, doesn't it? Then she wrapped the wire around it. It's beautiful. Anyway, the reason I say it's a collaboration is because I did do the beading. I tried to match the colors a little bit that were in the necklace itself. But yeah, I really like this necklace. It means a lot to me. People are just so nice sometimes. People are just so good sometimes. And I forget that, but then I'm reminded of it, and it's just amazing, isn't it? I made this musical note choker. Has a cute little button on it. I just sewed it, basically hand sewed it from some fabric that I had. It was just some leftover fabric from the next craft I'm going to show you, which is this bag. Isn't it cute? Okay, so I got this musical note fabric and I used it for the bottom part of the bag, and then I used this polka dot fabric for the top part of the bag and the handle. I still need to line the bag, and I also wanted to add some like little details like buttons and stuff on the polka dot part, like just a few little buttons right there. Yeah, I really like this bag. I think it's cute. Yeah. I made this little bear out of felt, not for any reason in particular, but I made him and he's cute. So this is kind of a craft project, but I basically just put stickers on my old DVD player. Yep, this is my old portable DVD player. I've had it since I was like 4, I think, when DVD players were just starting to be a thing. But yeah, it's just this old Polaroid DVD player. I added some flowers to the lid, as well as on the inside. Yeah, I just thought it looked cute, and a lot of the DVDs that I currently have are like, I don't know, like Barbie movies, Tinkerbell movies, animated movies, kind of chick flick movies. Anyway, let's see what's on. By the way, let's see if there's even a DVD inside. There is. I didn't think there would be. It's Joseph, King of Dreams. Anyway, yeah, this is my DVD player now. Isn't it cute? So my last craft are my funky shoes that I've been working on since probably December. I've completed one shoe. It took me 3 hours to do this whole thing, but I ran out of the E6000 glue that I was using, so I wasn't able to complete the other shoe, and I just have not, you know, been to the craft store yet to get some more. I'm sure Walmart probably has some. I just haven't looked. I always forget about this craft, but I really love these shoes. I would really love to wear them to the Peru Ren Fair that's coming up in August. So August. There's a few months until August. I can get it done by then, at least. We'll see. Well, I hope you liked my video. If you did, please drop a like below. And if you want to see more of my content, please hit subscribe. I hope you all have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!